Good afternoon, guys, or morning actually. Day 227, and the bathroom guy's here. Shower is actually almost all tiled. He's just got a couple more to do to finish it off, and I think I heard him actually doing the grout right now, so the tiles might be actually all up. And then that's just going to wrap up with some caulk. I'm going to help him do the sanding so the house stays clean. A little bit of painting to do, and then it's going to be install the fun stuff. So who knows? Maybe it'll be done today. If not today, at least really, really soon. Looking good.
Now we're getting close, baby. All the tiles are in place. Letting some stuff dry. He's going to Home Depot right now just to get some more adhesive. And then it's going to be ready for grout here real soon. So most of those lines are going to disappear. I love the way the shelves came out. He said they were a complete pain in the butt to put in because the tiles had to be custom cut around them all. But that really worked out. The height is good. I know one of you commented that it looks like that bottom one's way too low, but it's not. It's a foot off the ground. So there's plenty of room there for all the wife's bottles and stuff. They're bigger than they probably look in the video. They hold about 4 bottles per shelf. So now I won't have anything on the floor or anything. All right. Okay, it is 7 o'clock. He actually worked his ass off today. I think it kind of hit him that he's working for himself until this is done here. So he got here about 9:30, pretty much on time. Not complaining about that at all. Got the shower all in. The first round of grout is drying, and he did a little bit of cleanup work around there. He's got to go back and do a little bit of the charcoal grout. What do you think, Chloe? That look good? He's going to do a little bit of the charcoal grout around the bottom just to even it out, and then clean all that up. And there's a couple little spots he wants to put a little bit more in, but it's all dirty now. All those smudges and lines won't be there. None of it's cleaned off yet, but the color is going to be real nice. It's going to be same as the wall, basically, nice and light. And shelves came out great. Those look awesome. And yeah, nothing to complain about there. In the end, that worked out. Floor, of course, looks good. Still has to do that one little thing in the middle, but that's one of the last things to do in here while we're putzing around. I did a little bit of work here with him as I could just to speed things up. Put in the covers for the outlets and everything, and those were really cool. I'd never seen these before. They're a 2-piece. This piece you see, I need to adjust it a little bit. I got this pulled out about 1/8 of an inch. It's supposed to be flush like the bottom here. But this trim here snaps off, and there's a second piece of trim that screws to the inner screws of the receptacle, so it pulls it forward. It's not mounting into the wall like the old ones I had. So it always fits perfectly. It doesn't matter that this is screwed up in the wall because of the previous owner. It's just kind of laying there. It doesn't matter. This is basically floating and attaches to this. So it all just sits here and it just cinches, kind of like pinches the wall. So you get a perfect flush fit. And then the same thing over here on the switch. And you know, I almost want to go back now and get a new switch and a new receptacle, because these are like the beige color from the previous bathroom. They match the wall, but I think white would look better to go with the new accents, because the trim on the door here, Chloe, no bark. The trim on the door here is white, so we got the white trim covers. And of course the sink's white. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll get a new switch, a new receptacle, and just swap those out. And of course the new vanity mirror, just a basic plain model. There really wasn't much opening here at all. This is the biggest I could get. I checked them all out. I got to clean it out. I got some crap in there. But I checked them all out to see what I could put in here. I wanted to put a bigger, nicer one in, but this was the old standard 70 size, so that's what I went with. Nothing special there. Mirrors hung, looks real good. That's not obviously trimmed up yet because he still has to paint the ceiling. So we've got that off, but it just snaps on. Just got a ground wire to attach, and these trim rings just pressure fit on. Bada bing, bada boom. Toilet's real easy to go in. I put in all the trim knobs and aligned the doors and everything. Think it looks good, Chloe? Yeah? And what I'm going to do here for the supply lines and the drain is get some spray foam insulation to perfectly fit all those holes. Not so much for insulation or the way they look, but just to keep any bugs out. I just don't want anything able to come in. So that'll fix that up real nice. And they do have escutcheons that I could put on there with slip fits, but I don't know. I think spray foam would seal it better, and I'll do this one down here too, even though the escutcheon for that covers it completely. So yeah, we're getting close. He's taking the day off tomorrow, and we'll be back Monday, he said. So it's looking pretty darn close to being done. And yeah, he still has a few tools here, so I'm not worried. Yeah, looking good. And then he also started work in the living room to repair that wall. I'm going to pay him a little bit for that because it turns out there's some more damage to that wall than we thought. So he's doing some extra work on that. No problemo there. We did sand this down this morning because it turns out the painter guy did a crappy job, so I paid him basically for nothing for about half a day or so. But this is smooth enough now so it can be repainted again. This will be like the fourth coat in this corner. It's just the original wall. I didn't knock this plaster out, and it was just horribly uneven from the 70s. So it's been a little bit of a pain. I didn't want to knock it out just to have to drywall it. But it's smooth enough now, and we'll paint it, put the trim on, and it'll look beautiful. And then just putting trim around the opening here, again, no door because it's only 18 inches, pretty freaking useless. We set the new shelves back a bit. The old ones came right to the edge. And this is enough where it looks natural and gives you a little more reach back in, because we didn't end up using the back half of the shelves because we couldn't reach in there. But now we can get in and I can touch the back wall because we left some space. So those look real good. And it looks real good just not having the contact paper, just having the wall paint color. That looks real nice. So yeah, it is coming along. Faucet will just drop right in. Still have to silicone the sink down. I was hoping that he would do that. I'm gonna look in the garage and see if I have any. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I keep getting slivers of, damn it, wood and ceramic like it's nobody's business. That's the third one today. I'm gonna have to pull out of my foot. Okay, anyway, I was saying I'm gonna look in the garage and see if I have some silicone to seal down the sink, or not the sink, well yeah, the sink in the vanity, because I can drop in that faucet. I'm gonna go to Home Depot. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Okay, I need to get in a ride because the sun is almost set. I'm gonna get in a ride, take a shower, then go to Home Depot, get some silicone, get some spray foam. I'm gonna drop the faucet in so I can get that all done. Anything I can do to speed this up, I'm gonna do. There's just stuff I'm waiting on him for, like I can't do any of the shower doors yet because the shower is not finished and he needs to get in there. And I can't do that because he's got to paint the ceiling. And I can't do anything with the trim because he's not done prepping that. So yeah, at least I'll get the faucet and the sink down. I can't do the toilet yet because I need some more room to do the shower doors just to make it easier. That's no big deal, dropping in a toilet. Okay, my foot hurts. I'm going to go pull this lever, go for a ride, and then go to Home Depot.
What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? I don't have anything for puppies. Okay, well, I was going to videotape the ride, but the sun has just about set completely. It's over the horizon, so the video would be darn dark. I'm just going to do it on my own, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Say goodbye, Chloe. Say goodbye. Bye.